There's something interesting. Many say they're busy. I work 12 hours a day, they claim, but look closely. How? Many of those hours are spent truly growing, learning, creating, or connecting meaningfully. How many are spent reacting, scrolling, or watching passively? Activity isn't progress. Being busy isn't the same as building. Consider media pioneers. Many started with little more than a belief that they could learn, grow, and connect with people. Every risk taken, every early morning, every honest conversation built their influence. And influence, friends, is a lasting currency. Money fluctuates. .com value endures. So here's the reality. Entering 2026 with an old mindset is like walking into a vault with empty hands. Opportunities are around you, but you aren't prepared to receive them. Those who create, lead, and innovate don't wait. They see potential and act. The difference isn't luck, it's thinking. Barry, here's something practical you can do. First, stop seeing money only as something you earn passively, but see it as a signal of the value you provide. Second, stop believing time alone will solve your problems. Your mindset solves problems. Third, stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. If you want abundance in 2026, start thinking like those who already live with abundance. If you want freedom, think like someone who owns their time and choices. Yes, it will be uncomfortable. That's the point. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Facing your own excuses and seeing they're limiting your future, that's uncomfortable. But discomfort is a sign you're moving in the right direction. If it feels easy, safe, or familiar, but you might still be living in 2025. Art. So pause and ask yourself, am I entering 2026 with the mindset of someone who will create wins, art, or of someone who will watch others win? Your answer will shape your first month, and your first month will shape your year. That's why mindset isn't just helpful in 2026, it's essential for progress, resilience, and freedom. Now, let's talk about people. Many believe more friends mean a better life. That's not quite true. Think about it. The person who only reaches out when they need something, or the one who always agrees but never offers honest feedback. If you let such relationships direct your energy in 2026, you're choosing distraction over growth. It's interesting some spend more time curating their online image than nurturing real connections that matter. And then they wonder why their life feels unchanged. Look at highly accomplished leaders. Many intentionally surround themselves with people who challenge them, disagree respectfully, and push them to think differently. Why? Because comfort doesn't create growth. Friction does. Elite athletes don't train alone. They work with coaches and peers who test their limits. The people around them aren't there just to cheer, they're to elevate. 2026 will test your relationships. Bows who only show up for the good times may not be there when things get real. But those who challenge you, tell you the truth, and support your growth, those are the people worth investing in. Some fear distancing themselves from draining relationships because they want to avoid drama. Yet, often, those very relationships are the drama quietly holding you back, normalizing old habits and consuming your energy. A simple rule for 2026. Choose quality over quantity. Invest in people who make you better. Listen to those who expand your thinking. Spend time with those who genuinely care about your growth, not just your approval. Bend when you surround yourself with authentic, forward-moving people. Opportunities begin to appear not by accident, but because your mindset and your network are aligned. So this year, don't chase popularity. Chase truth, substance, and relationships that lift you higher, even when it's uncomfortable. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Now, let's talk about action. You can discuss mindset, resources, and connections all day, but without action, 2026 will look just like last year. Those who make this year remarkable aren't necessarily the smartest or luckiest. They're the ones who build small, consistent daily habits that matter. Here are a few you can start with today. 1. Invest in yourself daily, not with expensive programs, but with dedicated time. 30 minutes a day learning something that adds value. A book. A thoughtful podcast, a practical skill. Small investments compound. 2. Track your resources like you track your health. Notice where your energy, time, and money go. If your spending doesn't create value or growth, it's just consumption. Align your resources with your growth. 3. Choose your inner circle intentionally. Spend time with people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your progress. If someone constantly drains your energy or discourages your growth, it's okay to create space. That's not being rude. It's respecting your journey. I start before you feel ready. Most people wait for the right moment. The right moment is now. Begin, adjust, and improve as you go. 5. Reflect weekly. Just a few minutes to ask, what worked? What wasted my time? Who helped me grow? What can I adjust? This builds clarity and momentum. Many spend hours discussing their goals but won't spend 10 minutes planning their day. That's like complaining about a dark room while refusing to switch on the light. Now imagine committing to just one of these habits in 2026. Just one. By December, you would see noticeable change in your skills, your mindset, your relationships, and your sense of possibility. Success isn't about massive one-time efforts, It's about small, intentional actions repeated daily. The combination of a growth mindset, wise resource management, and genuine connections is unstoppable. That's how you make 2026 your year. Remember, small daily steps may seem invisible at first, till one day you look back and realize you've built a life others are still imagining. We've covered mindset, relationships, and action. But here's the final truth. 2026 will not wait for you. It doesn't care if you're ready. Time moves, opportunities arise, and life doesn't pause. Your success this year is within your control, but only if your mind is prepared. You can spend your hours on distractions, art, or you can invest them in learning, creating, and connecting. That choice separates those who look back in December with pride from those who look back with regret. Let's simplify. Imagine two people with the same resources. One spends on short-term entertainment and temporary trends. The other invests in learning, mentoring, and building meaningful relationships. In 10 years, the first has memories. The second has options, influence, and freedom. Which path would you choose? Many wait for the perfect conditions to change their lives. They wait for a sign, for Monday, for someday. But the perfect time is a myth. Perfect time is now. The moment you decide your old limitations no longer define you. So here's your challenge for 2026. Stop waiting for permission. Stop spending your time on things that don't serve your growth. Stop letting excuses write your story. Make this year different. Be someone who doesn't just talk about change, but lives it daily. Choose learning over scrolling, value over convenience, and real growth over appearances. Because in 2026, those who move forward aren't lucky, they're decisive. They chose to enter the year with intention. The best part, you can start right now, today, this moment. Take one small step toward growth, and you're already ahead of those still waiting for life to happen to them. 2026 is here. It's real. It's moving fast. The question is, are you ready? Thank you for reading.